My name is Moni Thrift. I have 3 children, and this is my oldest daughter, Haley, and I've been married for 31 years to Lee Thrift.
And I'm Haley Griffin, and I'm her oldest daughter. And I have been married for 10 years to Josh Griffin, and we have 5 children.
Well, we met 30 years ago, almost 30 years ago, May, when I had her. So, yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised
to be born into our family. So the best cook is absolutely Haley.
But I learned everything from her.
No, I do not do sourdough. She is amazing, yeah. Who is the most athletic person?
I think she is, because I cannot hike. We went one time to the mountains and we got halfway to the waterfall and I was like, is it really gonna be that beautiful? I was ready to turn back.
It was a mile, by the way.
But she loves it, so I think she's way more athletic.
But that's just hiking, that's walking. Athletic abilities are, maybe
Neither.
not
Neither.
either one of our strengths.
I would definitely have to take the cake on the messy part. I think that I'm the more messy one of the family. She has to come and assist most of the time.
I will not disagree. Anytime you're with Haley, it's an adventure. If it's not her doing some kind of fun shenanigans, I have videos on my phone at red lights, and she's parked beside me. It's fun. But yeah, Haley's just a ball of energy that is, yeah, she's fun.
Just a couple weeks ago, we took my limousine of a golf cart through the woods, and I had to call my husband to bring me a Sawzall to cut a tree down just so he could get through, only to find out that the trail ended and we had to turn around and come back. But the tree was removed from the woods. Mm-hmm. Did y'all favor?
Never just anything easy. It's always an adventure. So, when Court of Three did the Grace Race last year for the very first time, I was stoked from the beginning. Like, I was all in. So I conned her and Josh into signing up. So Haley has the personality for it. Josh is so meek and humble and shy that after the interview process, he was out. So when year 2 came around and it was mentioned, I was like, Haley, do you want to do it? And she
My husband was like, anyone but me.
So here we are.
I think our theme song would be Jesus, 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 because that's what she always sings when we're together, good or bad. So I think that would have to be our
Because she
our
is
theme song.
adventurous, so I'm always like, Jesus, Lord help us. So there's lots of memorable moments, but I think if you're wanting us to describe our entire family, it would be outside of just me and Haley. It would be when she was 16 and she's this little petite thing. Her dad allowed her at 16 to drive a big old 4-door, 4-wheel drive truck pulling a huge horse trailer with her, what color was 14-year-old brother, the horse, and their 8-year-old brother by themselves to a rodeo. And I'm having strokes, and her dad's going, bye, y'all have fun. And Haley's like, you can barely see her driving.
Over the little steering wheel of that diesel truck.
Yeah.
And I headed off to the rodeo, and I think that was a moment for her that was like, wow, these kids can do big things.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not little babies anymore.
And she
And
just
that-
went with it. And I'm like, yeah, still can't believe we did that.
That changed the whole dynamic of our family.
But I also had to make sure I got a good picture of it.
Yep.
Yeah, so we have a picture. Yeah, so I'm the picture taker. So I was like, wait, I'm panicking, but I'm like, wait, gotta have a picture.
She prays a whole lot for us. A whole lot. And I think that's how she supports our family. She totes us most of the time.
And we encourage each other, good or bad. You know,
Yeah.
life goes on. You know, learn from mistakes and grow and trust in the Lord and, you know, just be there. I think you can't run any race without Christ, good or bad. No matter where you're at or what you're doing, in the good days, praise Him. In the bad days, praise Him.
She's gonna cry.
I told you to have a box of tissues. Anybody that knows me knows I'm going to cry.
I think that we've, as a family, we've been through a lot of very hard races, very hard trials. But through Christ, we were able to get through all of them. And, I mean, we still struggle every day, but through Christ, we're able to overcome it and go through it. Sometimes you have to go through it.
So how do we incorporate faith every day into our individual lives? I think for me, it's just prayer and time with God. It's so important every day to have that just personal, individual time with Christ. And, with my family, as a team, I think, praying and knowing that we are here because God allowed us to be. It's not by just our choice. And I'm just thankful to be doing this with her. And
I think I tell her all the time, she's my walking Bible study. Anytime I need some guidance or anything, she's like, hold on, let me find it.
So I think my biggest prayer for us being in the Grace Race is people that may not know about the Court of Three will, learn more about it through watching whatever we do to bring awareness to the Court of Three through fundraising or whatever that we do. I think that's probably my biggest thing is just bringing it more awareness.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Court of Three has helped so many people, and it's helped our family. And but I don't think that people understand what it is and what their mission is, and I pray that we can bring awareness to that.
So I not only watched, I was firsthand at some of them, volunteering, and so much fun and so much funny. Mm-hmm. But when I asked her, who watched it from home on her Facebook,
it was definitely Chris putting Christy through the woods. That was highlight. I think that Christy should now blindfold Chris and put him through the woods, but hey, it's me.
So what do we know about Court of Three and what they do as a ministry with families? Well, like Haley had said before, we know firsthand what they can do.
We are a product.
I think the biggest thing is life is hard sometimes, and you need someone to give you tools
Sound counseling.
to be able to navigate life in a biblical way, and to honor Christ in your answers, in the way that you handle things. Tissues. And I think that's the thing. Like I'm just so thankful for the Court of Three, and it's done a lot for us and so many other families that I know personally that have utilized their services, and it's just such a wonderful thing. So the strengths that Haley has is she's an overcomer. I mean, throw anything at her, she will make the best of it, and she will make it work. And I tend to be, my one-track mind.
She's a rule follower. This is what the paper says. This is exactly what we'll do. And I'm like, there's some blank spaces there.
And she makes it work. So, and then I'm always like, wow, man, I never thought of that. So yeah.
But we're praying we don't get any penalties. So
if we do, it's gonna be her fault.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I take that back. They'll all be me. I take that back. I didn't say that.
Get ready for some friendly competition.
Yeah, I'm not very competitive, but
I am.
Get ready for some laughs.
Yeah.
I'll probably be bringing a lot of them. Yeah.